Some catches are good, some are great, and then there are the ones that make you scream, "No way!" before the ball even hits the glove. Crazy is how you describe these catches. I'm talking about catches that make full-grown adults launch themselves through the air like caffeinated superheroes with no regard for gravity, personal safety, or the laws of physics. And today, we're going through the craziest of them all. This isn't your typical dive and slide highlight reel. This is the kind of chaos that makes you question whether you're watching a baseball game or a live-action remake of a Marvel fight scene. These aren't just good defensive plays. These are the moments where players said, "Forget logic," and proceeded to make the kind of grabs that make the replay guy hit rewind 5 times just to convince himself it wasn't CGI. And nobody pulls that off better than Hunter Renfroe, who might just be the first human to make a Gold Glove play with zero eye contact. Number 1. Hunter Renfroe's no-look right field grab. Hunter Renfroe walks into the spotlight with a catch so smooth, so effortless, it looked like something straight out of a glitch in the Matrix. On opening day 2023, the Angels outfielder wasn't sprinting, diving, or doing anything that screamed urgency. He was just floating, casually drifting backwards as Jace Peterson sent a laser into right field. Any normal player would have turned, tracked, and prayed. With zero panic, Renfroe stuck out his glove behind his back and somehow, miraculously snagged the ball without even looking. No eye contact, no setup, just pure instincts and wrist flick magic. The crowd went ballistic before he even blinked. Shohei Ohtani was frozen in awe, mouth open as if trying to process what just happened. This wasn't just a great catch, this was baseball sorcery. It's the kind of play that makes you furious if you step away to grab a snack. One of those, "wait, what just happened?" moments that live rent-free in your mind all season. No replays could do it justice. For Renfroe, he caught the ball blindly, which is crazy enough, but you see Buxton, he went full superhero mode, putting his body on the line like gravity was just a mild suggestion. Number 2. Byron Buxton's game-saving torpedo dive. It's the 3rd inning against the Rangers and 2 runners are on. The tension's so thick that it might require a chainsaw. The batter smacks a line drive that screams into center field, and for one glorious second, it looks like game over. The ball is laced into the gap with enough heat to toast a marshmallow. Most outfielders would politely escort it to the wall, but not Buxton. He goes sprinting like he's got a flight to catch and the airport announcer's already calling last boarding. He doesn't slow down, he doesn't blink, he dives full send across the grass, fully horizontal, arms stretched out like he's Superman clocking in for overtime. Then, smooth as ever, the ball disappears into his glove. The game is saved and the crowd is screaming their heads off, and Buxton just pops up like, "Yeah, that's what I do." Now, if Buxton's out here proving gravity's a suggestion, then Griffin Conine is out here reminding baseballs they don't always get to finish their journey, especially if that journey ends in a home run, because this next guy has a PhD in breaking hearts. Number 3. Griffin Conine's wall snatch of the year. There's a special kind of heartbreak reserved for home runs that get taken back at the last possible second, and Griffin Conine might be the league's most savage heartbreaker. Picture a deep shot to left field, the kind that makes fans leap up and announcers raise their voices a full octave. The ball is climbing, clearing, floating like a dream. Then comes Griffin. Conine backpedal, turns on the jets, and hits the warning track with zero hesitation. He's not pacing himself, he's hunting. Eyes locked on the ball, he times it perfectly, leaps up the wall like it owes him money, and with a flick of his wrist, he reaches over and pulls it back like, "Nah, not today." You can almost hear the batter's heart breaking in the background as he rounds first and watches his highlight get hijacked in real time. The crowd gasps, the dugout loses it, and Conine just jogs back like he didn't just erase a man's dream of making SportsCenter's top 10. While Conine is stealing home runs, Denzel Clark is straight up committing daylight robbery in style. And unlike most outfielders who stop at the wall, Clark decided to make the wall a part of the highlight. Number 4. Denzel Clark's wall-crushing robbery. Denzel Clark isn't just any outfielder. He's a certified home run thief with highlight reels loud enough to start early Gold Glove conversations. After turning heads with highlight reel defense in 2023, fans already knew Clark was capable of the spectacular, but nobody expected this level of insanity. So, back to the game. The ball's flying and the crowd is standing. Pitcher's already halfway into a meltdown, and Clark is out here running at the wall like it insulted his family. One giant leap later, he's practically hanging over the fence, glove snatching the ball midair like he's robbing the home run gods themselves. When he lands, ball and glove, face calm like he just ordered a coffee, the batter stands frozen like someone just stole his soul. Honestly, they might have. And if this isn't the catch of 2025 already, it's gonna be the one everyone else tries to top. After watching Clark leap like Spider-Man on pre-workout, you might think we've seen it all. But then comes Dalton Varsho, who decided that physics, hustle, and even eye contact were optional. Number 5. Dalton Varsho's magic trick in left field. Dalton Varsho didn't leap, he didn't slide, and he definitely didn't panic. He simply turned his back to the ball like it was a routine flyout, dropped to the turf like he had all the time in the world, and somehow, without looking, let the baseball fall directly into Daddy's waiting arms. It was part accident, part magic, and all flex. 1 second, the ball was lost in the lights. The next thing we knew, it was in Varsho's glove like it had been trained to go there. The crowd's confused, and the batter's offended. Even the announcer somewhere between disbelief and prayer. But Varsho didn't care. At this point, he's just showing off. Now, let's switch things up and head to the infield, because Andres Gimenez may not be scaling walls, but his spins are giving ballerinas and Marvel stunt doubles a serious case of envy. Number 6. Andres Gimenez spinning web gem in extra innings. That's right, second base is usually where ground balls go to die quietly. But when Andres Gimenez is on patrol, it becomes a high-speed obstacle course with flair. We're in extra innings, and Jazz Chisholm Jr.'s at the plate. The ball was sharply hit up the middle, and instead of playing it safe or taking the hop, Gimenez charges like he's late to a wedding, scoops it up on the run, spins like a ballerina trained by Navy SEALs, and finishes the catch before anyone even processes what happened. He timed it like he trained for that moment since Little League. The batter went from bat flip to stunned silence in 0.2 seconds. It's the kind of moment that makes the entire infield stop and stare like, did we just see that? Moving on, let's finish this off with another player who likes to keep our jaws dropping like toddlers watching fireworks for the first time. Number 7. Steven Kwan defies the stats. Steven Kwan treats outfield catch probabilities the way toddlers treat bedtime, as a polite suggestion he's going to completely ignore. In the 2024 ALDS, a ball gets blasted into the left center gap. Stratcast instantly flashes a 10% catch probability, which for most mortals is code for nice try, move on. But Kwan sees that number and takes it personally, like the ball just disrespected his family. Without hesitation, he launches into a full sprint, legs churning like a cartoon character midair. He's not tracking the ball, he's chasing it down like it owes him money. And when it looks like he's gonna run out of grass, he doesn't stop. He dives, and somehow, just somehow, the man comes down with it. Ball in glove, face calm, like he didn't just defy physics in front of millions of people. No chest beating, no screaming, just that signature business as usual look that says, what, you expected me to miss? At this point, hitting into left field when Kwan's on duty isn't a smart play. It's a charitable donation to the highlight reel. And that's the magic of these moments. Because baseball might be a game of numbers, launch angles, spin rates, and win probabilities. But these catches, these are the moments where numbers lose, and pure unfiltered chaos wins. So if you enjoyed watching the laws of physics get humiliated by a few outfielders with no chill, smash that like button, subscribe for more baseball madness, and let us know in the comments who made the sickest grab, and which player just earned their own superhero origin story. And hey, next time you see a lazy fly drifting toward the fence, don't blink. That might just be the moment someone turns physics into fiction.